Hey guys, my name is Samantha, and today we're going to be going over meeting rooms, which is one of the 75 questions in the Blind 75. The question basically wants to know if given a ton of these time intervals, so like from time 0 to 30, 5 to 10, 15 to 20, if a person could attend all of the meetings where these intervals represent the start and end times of these meetings. So when we look at example 1, we see that there's a meeting that starts at time 0 and it ends at time 30, and then there's another one that starts at time 5 and it ends at time 10. So automatically we know that this is going to return false. The person cannot attend all of the meetings. If we look at example 2, we see that there is a meeting from time 2 to 4, and then there's another one that starts way after that one ends. So that's why this answer is true. So we're just looking if there are any intersections within the intervals. And the only catch to this question is that in example 1, we are given the intervals sorted. However, it's not always guaranteed that they are going to be sorted, as we can see in example 2. And so the trick to this question is that we have to sort these intervals. And the way that you sort it is you pass in an iterator of where you want the sort to start, and then where you want the sort to end. And then the way that a vector of vectors is sorted is that it will just look at the first index of these mini vectors and sort it based on that. So when we call sort on this interval, it's going to compare the 2 and the 7, and it doesn't matter if the 4 was actually a 100, it doesn't matter because it only looks at the first index. So the 2 would actually get put into the front after this is sorted. And so from there, we're just going to do a for loop, and we're going to start on I as 1, obviously, because we're going to just be comparing to the left of it. So what's going to happen is we're going to say if 5 is less than 30, so if our start time of whatever we're on is less than our end time of our previous meeting, then that means we cannot attend them all. That means we found an intersection and we're going to return false. So we're going to say if intervals at I, which in our case is 1, so it puts us at this vector, and then we're going to say 0 is less than intervals at I minus 1, which is the one to the left, at 1, which puts 30, then we are going to return false. And then, of course, if we make it out and we never return false, we return true, meaning that there was no intersection. And when we run this, we will see that this is how you solve it. The catch with this question is that although the for loop is an O of n operation that we're going to go in at most n times, where n is the number of mini intervals that we have, this sort function is n log n. So our complexity is n log n plus O of n. So it really is going to take up n log n. But that is how you do meeting rooms. Thanks for watching.